What's better for weight loss? Fasting 24 hours every now and then, or doing 16-8 every single day? Well, I recently had a personal training client come to me who was doing a 16-8 intermittent fast every day. And that's actually called time-restricted eating. When you do 16-8 every day, not intermittently, it's called time-restricted eating. Now, she initially did incredibly well. She lost about 18 pounds in 10 weeks. And then all of a sudden, she stopped losing weight and actually started gaining weight. So I actually switched over to fasting 24 hours twice a week. And within a couple of weeks, she started losing weight again. So in this video, I want to go over why 16-8 initially did work for her. Then I want to cover why 16-8 stopped working. And then let's end the video talking about why fasting for 24 hours twice a week got her losing weight again. Let's first go over why she initially lost weight doing 16-8 and why most people do. See, calorie restriction is one of the main reasons why people lose weight fasting for 16 hours a day. Just think about it. If you're used to eating like multiple meals all throughout the day, and then you say to yourself, I'm only gonna eat for 8 hours every single day, you're gonna be eating less food. Most people automatically, without even trying, actually restrict calories and lose weight. And that was definitely her case. When she started with me, she said, you know, Mike, I had a lot of digestive issues when I was younger. When I was in my 20s and 30s, I had a lot of problems. Now my stomach is really feeling good. Even though I'm 30 pounds heavier than I want to be, I'm in my 40s now, my stomach feels good. I'm really afraid to change my diet. You know, I think she wasn't eating horribly. I felt she was eating too many carbohydrates. Like, she loved eating pasta and rice. But, you know, changing her diet wasn't an option. But she definitely restricted calories without even trying, only giving herself an 8-hour eating window. Now, the second reason why I think she started losing weight, and why most people do, is all the hormonal benefits of being in a fasted state for 16 hours. Just think, insulin levels are low. Insulin is the storage hormone. If you're eating like all throughout the day and constantly spiking insulin to store away those excess calories, you're never giving your body a chance to burn fat and to dip into those energy reserves. Plus, you're increasing your insulin sensitivity. There's so many health benefits to keeping insulin levels low within the body. Now, the third reason why people like lose weight when they do a 16-8 is because they're excited, they're motivated, and they generally make better food choices. They're increasing their food quality. You know, they're eating just better foods, eliminating some junk food. That wasn't her case. She didn't do that. So most of her weight loss came from calorie restriction, right, from eating less food, and then from being in a fasted state for 16 hours every single day. Okay, now let's talk about why she stopped losing weight. This is what I think happened to her. Unfortunately, I think her metabolism slowed down. You know, that metabolic adaptation, the set point theory. The set point theory means that, you know, she was like 30 pounds overweight, 200 pounds for like 10 years. So her metabolism, her body got so comfortable and used to being 200 pounds. So initially, once she started to do this 16-hour fast, you know, she was reducing calories and losing weight. But then unfortunately, her body wanted to get back up to 200 pounds. So her metabolism actually slowed down. And it must have really slowed down pretty dramatically. So after losing 18 pounds and doing this 16-8 for 10 weeks, she automatically stopped losing weight and actually started gaining weight. And that's pretty common, it really happens. So first I gave her like 3 different options how to get herself losing weight again. First I said, you can stay with this 16-8, but I want you to do it intermittently. I don't want you to do it every day. Why don't you do it 4 days a week? You know, 3 days a week, up your calories, eat 3 meals a day, don't do any type of fasting. She said to me, Mike, you know, I don't want to do that. The reason why I thought that would work is because she'd be cycling her calories. On the day she ate more, it'll kind of speed up her metabolism. Then she does 16-8 and reduce it. But she found it to be too complicated. You know, Mike, I don't want to like one day do 16-8, one day not. That's not going to work for me. So then I said to her, why don't you just take a complete diet break? Take 2 weeks off, increase your calories, eat 3 meals a day. It's gonna pop up your metabolism. It's gonna help you with long-term weight loss. Research has shown that that works. She didn't want to do that either. She said, Mike, if I start eating more food, I'm comfortable now only eating within an 8-hour eating window. If I start eating 3 times a day again, it's gonna throw me off. I don't think I'll ever lose the weight again. So I said, okay, fine. I said, why don't you do this? This is a little extreme, but I asked her, can you do a 24-hour fast twice a week? And she said, maybe I can do that. I think I'm able to do that. And that's what she started doing. And the reason why that worked for her, like she started fasting 24 hours twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays, is that it started kicking in those counter-regulatory hormones. Let me explain the difference between fasting for 16 hours compared to 24 hours. When you get deeper into a fast, like 17, 18, 19, 20 hours, those counter-regulatory hormones, like human growth hormone, cortisol, norepinephrine, these hormones actually can increase your metabolism. So studies have shown that people who fast for, say, 36 hours, 24 hours, their metabolism actually speeds up. So that was a great option for her. So she started fasting for 24 hours twice a week. It took about 2 weeks, and then she started losing weight again. It was incredible. She started losing about 1% of her body weight per week. And then she went right back down to her goal weight. She lost about 24, 25 pounds. Now she's only fasting 24 hours once a week. And I'd like her to do that somewhat indefinitely. So that's the real option for you. So just think, if you're doing 16-8 and it stops working for you, you got a few different options. You can start doing it intermittently, like cycle your calories. You can just take a diet break. I like taking diet breaks, like every 5-6 weeks, just take 2 weeks off, stop fasting, increase your calories, or you can switch over to a 24-hour fast once or twice a week and see how that goes. Now, if you want to learn more about fasting for 24 hours, say once or twice a week, check out this video.